Yeah, so I'm gonna show you how I made this Afrotrap type beat. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm mainly gonna focus on the drums for this one, so y'all could just really understand like how to approach it when making Afrotrap type, type beats for the drums, and just like having those Afro texture in there, and just picking the right sounds too. So I'm gonna focus mainly on the drums. So for the drums, I started with this percussion right here. So yeah, let's go got it from right here. I flipped it to this, just chopped it up. Then I added a shaker with it. So shaker go like this. And a shaker too was a loop that I got from Splice. So the drums goes like this. Now with the metronome, you can really understand what's going on. You already got that bounce going. So I started with a snare. So yeah, this one. So just on the 1 and 2. So put the snares on the 1 and 2. Then I go into the conga. Yeah, there's a bongo actually. My bad, to bongo. I go into the bongo sounds. Yeah, get this bongo going. So, all right. Yeah, so like that bongo is just like to give him a different, just to make the drums move a little more. So when you're coming from like okay, I'm just gonna place that drum right there to just keep it pushing. It's like it's when this come in, it's like interacting with the snare and also the percussion already going on, but it also has space. Then I added the kick, so the kick go like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much the kick. The kick is not doing too much, but it's doing enough, and like the pattern changes up from the first to the second 4 bar. So you go come right here, you have like that this double hits right here. This double hits, but you don't have that in the next 4. You don't have that over here. You don't have that. So but it just changes. So you'll be able to get a difference. I mean right here. You don't have that over here, my bad. So it just changes so you don't just different variation and just keep it like in that groove. Then I put a hi-hat in, and this hi-hat's supposed to like also like work like the shakers. How are they working? So yeah, I'm gonna play it right now. So y'all could just hear that. So yeah, for your hi-hats, also variations from the first 3 bars to the second 3 bars. You have right here this double hits. Just try to like harmonize with what is going on with the kick and also the shaker. That's what I try to do with this hi-hat right here. Just harmonize what's going on with the kick and the shaker. So you're able to hear that variation. It sounds like it's hitting where the kick is hitting, but also hitting where the shaker is like moving. So it's helping it move right here. So we got a conga. So I'll play that for y'all ear. Conga sound. Let me see how that sound. And this conga is really like acting like it's taking the lead in the whole instrumentation right now that's going on. It's taking the lead. It's like everything else is just following the conga. When I brought it in, like my placements of it is making it take the lead. I'm not putting it right on the 1. I'm not putting it right on the 2. It's like right on the fourth of the first four notes. So yeah, it comes in right here. See, like everything else is behind the shaker, but the shaker is the one saying is going, you know, that those two hits are like taking the lead, while everything else is coming after it. So yeah, that just like helps with drum placement, like creating space. Everything's not too, everything's not clogged up. The next instrument is a percussion. And this percussion right here is acting, interacting with the snare, to just like make it really emphasize the accent on the snare. So when you hear that, like how it's behind, it's coming right before the snare, so it's like it's leading up to the snare to be able to help him to accent more when you hear that snap on the snare. So that's what that percussion is for. So the next instrument is this instrument right here. It's more like a high pitched cowbell. Yeah. And this right here is just helping you to just taking all the focus away from the snare only. It just helps you to be able to listen. It just add variation, so you don't just focus on the snare hitting on one and two, but also like the this percussion is just giving variation where okay, you're a different instrument hitting on, I believe, let me see, it's hitting right before that snare comes in and right in between the kick and the snare. Actually, it's hitting with the kick, but right in between the space where the snare comes in and the kick starts. So that's where it's hitting in. So you just have that variation. Added this instrument right here for the hook for the drums. It's like a hi hat, but it's like a closed hi hat. So it's acting more like a third shaker in a hook, just to really like push it more, just to accent more on the drums, and also to bring something new for people to listen to in the hook. So it's just acting more like a shaker there. You see how I really worked on the velocity and stuff, it's having it hit right, and also just bringing down just split velocity to really give it that human texture and things like that. Yeah, so that's what I did with that percussion right there. I use this percussion right here like an accent, so it's just to help with the accent. Yeah, so comes in and out. Yeah, so just to work as an accent for the whole thing. And this instrument, I really like this one. This one is really like, it helps like an open hi hat. This is like an open hi hat. I use this as an open hi hat. This percussion right here. Yeah, so just really opens up. It helps like open hi hat for this uh this hi hat that I added to the hook. Yeah. So yeah, the open hi hat just helps give that push and pull feel. That's what it does in music and the beat. That's what I did with this percussion. Yeah, so that's pretty much that for that. I'm gonna bring the 808 so y'all can hear the 808 now. I brought the 808. I put the 808 on where the hook is. So I use the 808 as a like a drill 808, beat 808. And 808 is just like is the bass. So just harmonizing with the melody and stuff like that. So yeah, not too much on the 808, just slide notes here and there, and just following the bass line. I mean the root notes of the melody. That's mainly how I like did my 808 with this. I'm gonna play the drums without the kick in there, so you could just hear it. Like the percussions and stuff without the kick. It's gonna help better see how everything is sitting together, and without the 808 too. So yeah. So see how you have like a pure Afro, groove going on, and that's just we've been able to add picking the right sounds and also creating right space between different instruments to really see how and also understand how each instrument can support each other. So yeah, that's just really how I was able to come up with this whole drum bounce, and the kick and the 808 just really add that drive to it and also punch and stuff like that. So I already have that Afro groove going, but which is why I played it so y'all could really understand how the groove is how is it is like a Afro trap groove going on, but the kick and everything just makes it and pushes it, and the melody and everything makes it sound okay. It gives it that true trap feel. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. But my favorite part is like I said, the intro is also crazy. That song I flipped from the intro is very crazy. So yeah. Yeah, so my beat stars is live, so I'm gonna drop this my beat stars very soon. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and let's just keep going up. I'm gonna keep dropping more gems on how to like really do your drums and melodies and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep keep it going, and y'all keep supporting, man. I appreciate everybody watching and everybody supporting the page.